after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Looking for a target. This one's cut. It's cut near the sideline. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's got pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They are brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Mayfield now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running behind center with Swift. Oh, the football's loose. And now the Bengals have it. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. From the gun, Mayfield. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll run here on first down. Dukes out of one stop. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
He'll throw it. That's Cup on the slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He's going to throw this one. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Higgins makes the catch. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Now, hang on. We've got a challenge flag out there. The Browns disagreeing with that last call. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals go up 6-0 here in the first. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Browns and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They've got first down from the 31. Now, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Baker now from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Chubb going for the marker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And a fair catch made here at the 17. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Bengals are going to be backed up to begin this drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Short pass caught by his tight end. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. 1st down, here's Baker. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Baker out of the pistol. Goddard makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Mayfield will look to throw. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Mayfield to throw again. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Bengals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they came in on a rough stretch, 4 straight losses, but things looking better now as they've got this lead. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Kamara. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 21-yard line.
From the 21. Dump off caught by his back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Cup on the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go play action here. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it's 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. He's trying another one deep. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense ready to head back out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Mayfield now from the gun. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. Still fighting forward. To the 10. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. Now Brown on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Bengals. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. They motion Kump over right. Here he is on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. He lets one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it sets up 2nd down. Slot man motioned over. 2nd and 10 now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick 6 to watch.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Bengals 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's been one of the players of this game. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That outruns their offense. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing from the gun here. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Baker now from the gun. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in left side. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Bengals football. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. Along the sideline past midfield. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals, who have 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. He'll get this to Cup. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Throw left side. Caught by Higgins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Oh, they're going for it on an option play left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense, keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st down, here's Baker. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This one finds Goddard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He's got him. That's Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Baker throwing again. Avoids some trouble there. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween night. We've had some tricks and treats so far in this one. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. McAllister now to return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Mayfield will look to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the 2nd half, you have all that data from the 1st half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the 2nd.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Airing it out to start this drive. Higgins makes the catch. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns.
Dropping back to throw. That's Cup on the slant. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Play action on 1st down. Finds his man over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. On target to his man Higgins.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The give here on second. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Stays upright. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to the air here. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. From the gun, Mayfield. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Hits his running back. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. All down that time by Jonathan Jones. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And have him gain about a handful there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
A give now from the gun. Still going past the 40. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
He gets the shot at it on 1st and goal. Crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in, and they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The Browns getting their offense out there. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Swift hauls it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Good job running out of the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Baker out of the pistol. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Cock the motion man left. To throw it on 1st down. That's complete to Kamara. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
That's going to be caught by all. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He'll throw it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Now motion him out of the backfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. New set of downs for him from the 46. Goddard makes the catch. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has his man, it's Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Diggs there to bring it in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Baker now from the gun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks. but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 27-yard line.
Back to throw now. Got his target, it's Higgins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. There's a handoff up the gut. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
From midfield on 2nd down. On target to his man Higgins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't...
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenged him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Back out now comes the Browns offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. He throws a bullet down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. This play goes for 36. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, here's Swift. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying grounded with Swift. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Browns up by 6. So now here's 3rd and 5. A give right side for Swift. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Carlson's kick is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Back to throw. He'll get this to Cup. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Throwing now. And he has the touchdown through what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to just 2. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Browns and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Going to run again with Swift. And they take him down right along the 30. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Browns just kneeling out the clock in this victory now.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year.